When I was a child, I grew up somewhere green, somewhere full of life. And Malaysia reminds me of there.
I used to be a graphic design student in Turkey, but things didn't turn out the way that I thought they would. I got sicker and sicker, and I had to move back to my country and just drop out of university. And I thought I have to give up on my dreams of being someone who's creative, someone who wants to make content and present them to the world. I didn't know what to expect next in my life, so I just went with it.
But then things changed. During my stay in Iran, I realized one of my favorite singers has a concert in Malaysia, and I really wanted to see him. I wanted to hear his voice from close. And it was truly a magical experience. I went there with my sister, and we had a lot of fun during that trip. But I never would have guessed, still, that I'm gonna just move here and study and be able to achieve my goals one by one.
Coming back to the university was such a big decision for me to make. I have so many health issues in my life still that I wasn't sure it was going to be the right decision or not, but now I feel like I belong in the university. I love to study, I love to learn, so even though there are days that I feel like everything is crashing down on me again, I remember that to have this chance to redeem myself and to be who I was meant to be is just something I've always dreamed of.
Anything that I particularly like about this place? Well, it's so beautiful. Like, everything is so green, and then I keep going to the pool and just appreciating the nature around me. The birds singing. It's just, I cannot describe it with words, how beautiful it is.
Whenever I feel down and feel like I can't deal with things, I just stop by the garden at my apartment and look at the view. Everything is so fascinating. Usually a variety of birds stop by the trees, and snails are around, lizards, all these different animals, the water reflecting the light, and the fact that there aren't many people around and the area is usually very quiet makes me think, why? Why don't other people come here to appreciate the view and the nature surrounding them? No matter how I feel physically or mentally, just seeing this makes me feel a lot better every single time.
Do I ever miss my home country? Sometimes, especially during winter. I love snow and I love cold weather. The only thing that I don't like about Malaysia is how hot it is throughout the whole year. But my country was quite the opposite. It had 4 seasons. We would go to the mountains, and just the feeling of holding snow in my hands, I miss that feeling.
One of my favorite memories is having a snow fight with my sister and our friends. And whenever the city was covered in snow, me and my sister, we would go to the park by their house and have a cup of tea. Now that my sister lives in Denmark, I miss her a lot and I want us to be able to do this again someday.